Finally, a fall-looking day once again across the area. Fall-looking meaning that not only do we have the cooler temperatures, but we had that low cloudiness, that gloominess that you can sometimes associate with the fall season. We had that today. Now it's still on the humid side, but we're going to be working on that overnight tonight as a cold front kind of clears out some of this humidity overnight tonight. And ahead of that front, we are finding some strong thunderstorms. We've had a couple different areas. One is in the Dent County area. Scattered showers and thunderstorms which extend back into Texas County. Nothing severe here, but heavy rainfall, lightning, maybe at one point some gusty winds with some of these stronger storms. The other area that I'm watching has kind of perked up over the last couple of hours. We've got additional scattered storms here in Ozarks County, southern Howell County, stretching back across parts of Baxter County. One strong thunderstorm moving across Norfolk Lake. That has been one to watch. Lots of lightning and even some signs of weak rotation high up in the atmosphere, nothing near the surface, but high up in the atmosphere. A sign that the storm is maybe trying to organize. So there's that possibility, maybe an increased likelihood of at least some small hail with that storm and maybe some gustier winds as it tracks maybe a little north of east into western Fulton County. Now these storms are occurring ahead of a cold front. And over the next few hours, there's still a window that hasn't closed yet for one or two of these storms to become severe with mainly a hail and wind threat. Now we've also been concerned about the low end chance of an isolated tornado. I think that's going to be maybe more likely here if it were to happen over southeast Missouri, northeast Arkansas, where winds at the surface are more out of the southeast. So that gives the atmosphere a little bit more of a spin when these storms move into that environment. Looking at areas west of the cold front, it's just cloudy and showery and on the cool side. So looking at our forecast for tonight, I think the risk for thunderstorms will exit our eastern counties between 8 and 10 o'clock, after which we're still likely going to have some light showers or drizzle here stretching across southwest Missouri into northwest Arkansas. That will shut down, and then closer to sunrise, the clouds may thin out enough for a risk of some areas of fog here, especially over southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. And then during the day on Tuesday, we'll find generally mostly cloudy skies. I think there will be a little bit of sunshine, but generally it will be a mostly cloudy day. And there could even be a few additional showers. I think the better chance for that probably closer to Lake of the Ozarks. Heavy rainfall, still a possibility with any of these thunderstorms over our eastern counties. Temperatures tonight cooling off as we gradually try to dry out the air. Looks like about 59 for a morning low in Springfield with a high tomorrow of around 73. Nice breeze too out of the northwest. Tomorrow night, lows in the 50s. Can't rule out a few showers here over southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. And then on Wednesday, it looks like the best chance for a few showers would be over south central Missouri and north central Arkansas. Highs on Wednesday in the mid-70s. Watching the tropics in the Western Caribbean, we've got potential tropical cyclone number 9. I think this one is going to become Hurricane Helene, moving north through the eastern Gulf over the next couple of days, gaining intensity. In fact, it is expected to become a major hurricane impacting the Big Bend area of Florida Thursday into Friday. And then from there it moves north, and then it actually moves back to the northwest. And the reason for that is it looks like here in our area, we're going to have an upper level storm parked. And the circulation around that is going to draw the remnants of Helene back to the west. And while I don't expect any tropical weather per se in our area, like higher winds or anything like that, I do think that we will have a tropical connection that will help to generate rain. Looks like a wet pattern starting up maybe late Thursday through Friday into Saturday. Heavier rainfall amounts over our eastern counties, but I think everybody may get a pretty good soaking with a general 1 to 3 inches, and locally there could be even some higher totals than that. So for this upcoming weekend, if you've got some outdoor plans, you'll want to watch this forecast closely. At this stage of the game, though, I do expect it to be wet and cool Friday and Saturday. Some sun tries to return on Sunday. Can't rule out showers, though. And then by Monday of next week, most areas dry with highs back in the upper 70s.
We were planning on having a garage sale on Saturday. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, it might not be the best. And by garage, I mean like driveway sale.
Driveway.
Oh, maybe you can have it in your garage, actually. Maybe stay dry in there.
Yeah, that would require cleaning the garage.
Uh-oh. All right, still